Hey, Radiant Souls, welcome back to this healing space. I hope you are doing well, staying powerful, feeling the powerful energies, feeling the powerful portal today, which is 1111. But whether you believe in a singular portal, energy portal of 1111, 88, or 1212, you, the viewer who had been traveling on this soul journey of powerful transitions, must be experiencing the opening, the shifting of your personal soul cycles, of your personal energies. So, welcome to this space, and we are going to sit with some healing messages. When I was meditating on the energies for the collective, I did experience a lot of descending power, which means bringing down energies from your higher chakras into your body, probably clearing out the last remnants of older, stagnant, or decaying energies of old cycles from your lower chakras, and opening and pushing out those energies from your lower chakras basically is allowing your heart energy, heart chakra, to expand more and more, and also instilling new, fresh energies of power, personal power, immense personal power, recalling the soul, remembering who you are, your highest timeline, basically instilling these energies from the opening portal, both through your art chakra, which is under your feet when you stand, and also bringing it down from your soul star chakra, which is above your crown chakra. So it's basically meeting of the divinity and the humanity, as I would love to say. So let's see what messages are wanting to come through these open portals today. So I open and clear the space and invite the highest timeline and energies for the collective in the viewer to give their message for this portal, which is just not for today, but going forward, opening new timeline. Oh, wow. Orion activation, supernova, recreation, renewal, rebirthed by light. Can we get a more powerful portal opening? It also even, imitates the 11 portal, the opening of the door, and sacred inner space, the bottom of the deck, sacral chakra, tenderness, sensuality. And I was just talking before shuffling about clearing the sacral energy, instilling new energy, bringing it down from the opening portal. So that's the bottom of the deck, and we got the Orion activation. Beautiful. That's the opening energy for the viewer, and we're going to find supportive energy, the environment you are in, which probably you will know what energies you are working with. I'm using this crystal oracle. Basically, the intention of using this deck today is to see what you are seeding in. I'll not take that because I was shuffling. What are the supporting energies? What are the material world energies that you are operating with right now. Okay, I got two that flew and super powerful. There are no reversals on this decks. Oh wow. Let me just put it this way so that you can see. So two cards fell off and in fact flew, and one of the cards flipped. I'm just going to keep it here just to bring it in. It's the energy of wild compassion. It kind of remained in the deck, but it flipped over, so we'll see the message of that as well. But the two cards that flew off, oh, and the bottom of the deck is, okay, let me just place this a little here so that you can see properly. Okay, I think this is better now. The bottom of the deck on this is descending power, which is what I was meditating, and I was seeing this vision as I was meditating on the collective energy, the power that's descending from our crown chakra, from our soul star, onto our bodies, into our 7 energy centers, but particularly grounding this energy. So it's I'm happy to see that energy is the bottom of the deck. And the two cards that came from the crystal oracle deck, which is basically telling us what are our supportive energies in the physical world. And they're also 51 and 52, though this deck has been shuffled so many times that there is absolutely no way that it was, it was in some sequential order. But nevertheless, even if we place it in the correct order, just 51, 52, it's kind of a progression. One is a goddess Durga energy, one is a goddess Isis energy, and these are powerful, super powerful goddess energies, the dark mother, who basically transforms and works with the material world, the tantra, the conversion of material power into spirituality and weaving spirituality into the material world. So one, of course, is with the Hematite goddess Durga, sphere of the Guru Mother, and goddess Isis with the Isis crystal is she shall always prevail. And they both are 888, 888 numbers, which are basically very powerful manifestation energies in the physical world. That those series signify that. And I'm going to draw one card from this deck, which is the Art Warrior deck. And because we are bringing in these portal energies about your rebirth, about your new energies available for you to express yourself, live your life in your highest timeline. What is it that we are now expressing ourselves as? What is our earthly warrior self? It may be peaceful, it may include determination, willpower, it may include softer energies, but at the end of it, it's our unique path of expression. So what is our earth warrior expression that we are bringing in today and the collective for the viewer who is tuning into this message from this deck? Let's bring it on. The message that you need to hear the most at this point on this 11/11 portal, going forward into the next year, into the next few weeks, few months. What is the energy? Bigger destiny, higher timeline that you are working with. Okay, and then we get Nana Boluku. It's an African, I'll have to read from the book, but it's an African spiritual figure, and this signifies she rests to create. So, excuse me. So definitely what we also got this wild compassion, ascended mother Buddha in peridot card, which flipped within the deck as I was shuffling. So I'll just keep it there for, we did talk about the heart chakra and the heart energy a couple of days back in the last session. So for whoever this signifies, the green energy, the heart chakra, the compassion that you are bringing in or utilizing for yourself, for kindness, compassion as you're going through these major transitions, and that you are extending to significant others, events, memories, people, situations in your life as you close out chapter, who you're forgiving, who you're extending unconditional compassion and forgiveness. And are you extending the same unconditional compassion in forgiveness, in peace to yourself as you conclude these major chapters in your life, or even a complete book in your life? And closing and forgiveness also includes extracting yourself from those situations, understanding your unique journeys of why those situations came as teachers to show you your deepest shadows. It may have felt uncomfortable. It may have felt like dark nights of souls through those people, through those actors, through those situations. But as you reach this point in life where you're ready to go into your next highest timeline, you have the capacity within you, you have done that, or you are in the process of doing it, releasing all that which had come to serve you with peace, with forgiveness, and with firmness from your life. So that peridot wild compassion card may have that significance. So it's beautiful, powerful reading. Let's just also refer to the guidebooks because I love the readings. I love the words because they are so powerful, and I intend for you, the viewer, to receive this as activation of new soul power, new soul energy on this powerful portal today. So for the Orient activation, as we open the portal, which mirrors the 1111 today, supernova, recreation, renewal, rebirthed by light. Orion is one of the best known constellations in the night sky. Its name is Greek for hunter, and its stars can be seen as a figure with a sword, accompanied by dog Sirius. At the center of the constellation, three stars, Alnitak, Alnilam, and Mentaka, I hope I pronounced it correctly, appear in a belt-like formation. To the south of Orion's belt, there is a nebula that has revealed so much about how stars and planetary systems are formed. The best way to describe this space is as a star nursery. During a star's last evolutionary stages, it explodes into a supernova, which provides the perfect space for a new star to be born. The Orion constellation is home to a number of higher beings, many of whom are dedicated to the evolution of our planet. Even though the idea of the constellation being a hunter may make it seem highly masculine, its energies are in fact similar to those of the Lemurians, and its inhabitants therefore honor all beings. The beings of Orion are in fact sacred space holders who help all of those with star power and star potential to make the changes required to become the most ascended and aware form of themselves. So this definitely, as I meditate, as I have been saying in last couple of my sessions with you for this collective, you who's watching this is definitely a deep journeyer. You had been through multiple lifetimes, very deep soul journeys, completing soul cycles, working with your deepest patterns of psychic patterns, psychological repeating behaviors, and intuition and spiritual abilities. So you're perhaps deep healers, teachers, spiritual space holders who's watching this. So my gratitude and bow to you for your journey. And thank you for letting me read for you, letting me do this session for you. You are bringing in new portals, which is honoring all beings, just not your own journey, but you are activating this energy now for the collective, for the others that you are way showers for you are doing this for the collective who's destined to be healed by you. And so your opening of this portal in bringing in new light and renewal is not only completing your personal cycles where you have cleansed out your fears or setbacks, but it is also opening the door for you, clearing out your lineage and opening new soul cycles for the ones you are showing the spiritual light for. So awesome, beautiful, powerful healers, welcome. Thank you for joining on this journey. The message that is more specifically for you today is all of your fears and setbacks are being stripped from your energy now. It is essential for your old way of being to fall away and for you to go through a process of renewal in order to move forward. The old stories of your life are not yours to live out or live up to. You're far greater than these limiting experiences. The beings of Orion are surrounding you now, and they see you as one of them. Someone who has been born with the knowledge that they can live with great purpose and make a real difference to the world. Wow. Whether on a global scale or in a particular corner of the planet, when you draw this card, you're being reminded that you have infinite star potential. Welcome, star beings. Welcome, way showers. Welcome, spiritual healers, teachers. And if you do it for others, that's one way of being spiritually powerful. If you're doing it for yourself in your bloodline, that too is super powerful. It's your way. I am just happy to connect with your energy through this reading today. And this portal that you have opened today on 11/11 and going forward is super powerful, and it's the birthing of a new constellation. It's the supernova, closing of one star system and the opening of a new one. And that also leads very beautifully and ties into this next two cards that flew off as I was shuffling the Crystal Oracle deck, which is the Spear of the Guru Mother, which is Goddess Durga. And this, at this stage, basically the significance of this card is that when you have walked the path of listening to your inner highest divinity, divine calls, soul remembrance, and memories of walking your highest path, at that point, your personal journey, the urges you get, the intuitions you get, the slow nudges or the very loud calls you get to follow a path, to listen and go in a direction, that becomes one with the divine led path. Your soul path is the same as what you feel as your action path in a physical world. And that oneness, that unity, that singularity of the divine soul purpose, divine soul path with what you do on a daily basis comes when you are an old soul walking the path of not listening to egos and the conditioning of the society of what appears beautiful, what appears smart, what appears logical, what is the world doing, and hence I need to do. When you free yourself from that and you embody the power of walking your own path, listening to your own inner divinity, listening to your truth, and thereby finding your purpose. And these inner calls may have scared you, may have given rise to the fears that you have held deeply in your somatic body, in your energetic body, and in your memories, subconscious. When they all rise to the surface, you do not abandon yourself in fear, but you continue to listen to your divine calling. You continue to listen to your inner calling, inner urges. And that's when that merging of the divine mother's spear, the same as your actions. It is a very, very powerful card to get in this deck. And then it also is accompanying by equally powerful, and they both are very powerful goddesses anyway. Goddess Durga, Goddess Isis. These are the epitomes of feminine power, who is just not soft, but also is powerful in action, powerful in intention, powerful in the radiation of energy that can destroy to create anew and transform. So when you get the spear of that goddess Durga, spear of the Guru Mother, to put in a direction where you want to proceed, you have the backing of the whole universe. Your universe is your coach. Universe is your soulmate. Universe is your guide. Universe is your companion, and universe provides the resources. So if you have experienced scattered energy, if you have experienced lack of surety, confidence, or if you have been plagued by doubts, if something is in your path, something is in your direction, should you follow this? This is your message that go with all you have and give it all and just do it. Whatever is urging you at this moment, or whatever is appearing is your destiny internally, even if it is a small call, do not doubt. You have the spear of the Guru Mother, and in today's 1111 portal, that's your gift in the physical world that you're receiving. Nothing can be more powerful. I am so happy to see this energy for the viewer, for the collective who's tuned in for this. And then equally supported by the powerful energy of Goddess Isis is she shall always prevail. Now, this is not only supplementing, complementing, and supporting, they are like parallel energies of two different God sources, but a very similar energy is to say that if you have felt denied, if you have felt unseen, if you have felt unheard or invalidated, or not get your dues, or haven't been able to shine or speak up, or remain in silence, that may have been your choice and you did not get a plenty of that because of whatever journeys you have traveled. The ultimate divine justice, the ultimate divine due, the ultimate divine abundance that is yours is never going to be denied. What is yours shall never pass you. So you receive yours, your divine destiny, and you receive it with the spear of the Guru Mother. You receive it by rebirthed by light. So it is not by fluke. It is not something that comes and goes away. And if that has been your pattern where you have been not been able to hold on to what you have created as success, what you have created as wealth, what you have created as beautiful relationships, friendships, or a space in your community. If things have slipped by every time you have created and you have been losing hope, you have been despairing over it, this portal is bringing you back into limelight, is bringing you back without that scattered energy, without that despair, without that loss of hope. It is rebirthing you with light that now, in your new highest timeline, you shall have it all. She shall always prevail. She will provide, she will direct with the exacting of your focus, of your energy. Wherever you're putting your energy is going to grow. It is now abundance that is yours by this spiritual light that you have birthed. And the last message that we got about what is the earth warrior form that you are inhabiting or where you are going towards, we have gotten a message that she rests to create. And with this beautiful flowers of life surrounding her, emerging from her heart energy, leading up to her throat, the third eye chakra, crown chakra opening, and thereby connecting to the divine cosmic flower cycles of creation that is there in the universe. She's connected to all of that, but she's resting at this moment and allowing the universal creation to touch her, to be part of her dreams, to allow, she's allowing those cosmic creations to come to her through her crown chakra, through her third eye chakra, and she's assimilating this energy so that she can create new heart-based expressions as her divine destiny through this rest. So, as they say, that when you are building something that is of deep worth, it takes time to lay the strong foundations. So it is not a house of cards that takes quick minutes to assemble, because we have those small creations as well, and there is nothing wrong in that. So you may have created those and they have happened quickly in your life, and now you may have traveled long journeys, through periods of no external results, through what appears like you're walking through the desert with no signs of growth anywhere near you, because you have been doing the deep work of laying the foundation under earth, under the soil, which is going to grow into powerful plants and trees, which will have deepest roots, which is going to provide for not just yourself, if as we're reminded here that you are way showers for your community, for your lineage, your powerful healers, your powerful way showers, who are birthing a whole constellation. And to do that, when you're carrying the light for a whole community, for your spiritual communities, it takes time, it takes patience. And maybe that was also the connection of why the wild compassion card came and flipped within, to allow yourself that compassion of patience, of time. Keep taking your steps, your powerful energies and assurances of the divine to say, we have given you our spears, our wands of creation is yours. But as you go through that path, there is an immediate last message of she rests to create. So if your body is telling you, if your somatic and energetic experience is that of releasing the old and the body needing to rest at this time, so that the spiritual downloads you're receiving can be assimilated into the body, because our infinite spiritual light is contained in the finite capacity of the animal body. So if we do not take the right time to assimilate, we can get into moments of overwhelm, we can get into moments of burning out, because too much of spiritual light will create ungrounding, will create instability, and that you know too much, you're receiving too much, the downloads are coming way too faster than you can actually absorb and make sense of it and transform it into actionable plans that can actually now be seeded and become your grounded reality, taking into different forms your creation. So that process may need a little slowing down and resting, so that this cosmic energy that is surrounding you in flowers of creation, flowers of life, which is so much in all colors of life, that you just need to rest at this moment to allow that to then go forward with the ultimate victory, because you have been gifted the spear of the goddess Durga, spear of the Guru Mother. Whew, I had sensed that energy rushing through me as I channeled this energy, which was also a lot of energy I was experiencing in the last couple of days. So I may release just, a different kind of session, which is all about just grounding and bringing in that sacral energy, which is more through remote healing that I also offer. So if that may be a separate reading or maybe a part 2 of this reading, I'll just see how best to offer that to you. So thank you for tuning in. And I hope, this message resonated with you to bring in this new 1111 portal energy to your lives. Thank you for watching. And if you connected with this energy, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel so that more people can receive this energy and my healing sessions can reach more people who are attuned and walking this path at this time. Thank you. See you another time.